few leaders in ODM who have claimed that before Raila Amolo Odinga passed on, that he did not endorse President William Ruto, and that the ODM party should be able to field a presidential candidate 2027. I want to challenge those leaders, because from where I sit, there is nobody in ODM who can run for president as at now, because Raila Amolo Odinga did not prepare anyone to run for president. If there's a leader there who thinks he can run for president, come out and also tell us whether you have capacity to defeat President William Ruto. Some of these leaders who are claiming that Raila Odinga did not say we endorse Ruto, they are tiny, small leaders. Some of them are still even using diapers.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow us to talk about the politics revolving around the ODM party as of right now. Listening to the speech of one Alego Soga member of parliament, Sam Atandi's speech, it is something that actually tells you what is happening in the country right now, where Atandi claims that the goal of the Luo people, or the goal of what the people who actually worked with Raila Amolo Odinga is to actually follow President William Ruto, because he will make sure that Luo access to the role of the presidency after William Ruto leaves power in the year 2032. Now, allow me to take you back to something that is currently happening, or explain what is currently happening within the ODM party. A coup is being plotted in the ODM party, and this coup is spearheaded by President William Ruto. Minions that did not serve anything for ODM, people that don't even know how ODM party has been for the last 2 decades, are currently fronting themselves as champions of this party. You also, the majority leader in the Senate, that is Senator Aaron Cheruiyot, speaking about how Raila Amolo Odinga meant what is good for ODM when he joined it with President William Ruto. And more so, they went ahead to allege that a time is coming here in future where ODM party is going to fold with UDA to form one specific party. And that party, they tell us, it is the party that is UDA is going to be absorbed in ODM, and ODM is going to, President William Ruto is going to vie under the ODM ticket come the year 2027. And I tell you, William Ruto has been eyeing this for a very long time. He has been trying to fold ODA, to merge ODM with UDA for some time right now. But where he has failed is because the party leadership of ODM right now does not actually associate with William Ruto. Oburu Odinga, since taking over the party leadership of ODM, he has turned the party to become a national party, and a party that actually Raila Amolo Odinga wanted it to be. Are we together? And he has resolved internal dispute. Now, what is actually remaining in ODM, these are minions that are currently funded by President William Ruto. Akina Kaluma, Peter Kaluma, the member of parliament of Homa Bay, these likes of Akina Samatandi, likes of Akina Gladys Wanga, they are funded by the president. Their main game is to destabilize the party, to make sure that everybody out there views Oburu Odinga as an unstable leader to continue leading the ODM party. But truth be told, ODM party is actually more stable under Oburu Odinga more than anybody else. Are we together? So William Ruto has put resources in the pocket of these people that are currently leaders within ODM to try and actually tilt the party towards his favor. One thing is that they saw Kalonzo Musyoka's influence in the Luo Nyanza when Kalonzo visited Bondo a few days ago to pay his last respect to the late Raila Amolo Odinga. And they have been asking a lot of questions, and it seems they are really scared. But one thing, the mistake that they are going to do is the mistake of kicking those defectors of those that don't sympathize with William Ruto being kicked out of the ODM party. Are we together? Now, those that are actually speaking against the ODM party includes Babu Owino. Now, the ODM party has made a very dangerous mistake, and William Ruto is making a very dangerous mistake. They know that Sakaja will not have Nairobi. So instead of Sakaja, and they don't want Babu Owino because they don't want Babu Owino because Babu Owino is people's candidate. Now they are looking for another alternative, and they have actually brought that alternative to the table. And that is none other than the first governor of Nairobi County, Evans Kidero, under the ODM party. He has currently started preparing his bid to return to Nairobi County to vie for the gubernatorial seat of Nairobi County come the year 2027 under the ODM party ticket. Now that tells you they are actually finding solutions towards those defection voices within ODM. And they want to overthrow Oburu Odinga. They are not going to take the ones of Oburu Odinga serious because Oburu Odinga has shown that he will hold the party's integrity at the highest standard, because that is what Raila Amolo Odinga actually wanted for the ODM party. So they feel threatened. They feel threatened. And I tell you, a few days from now, you're going to hear Edwin Sifuna is out of the party, Babu Owino is out of the party, Caleb Amis is out of the party. They are even plotting on how to kick out James Orengo from the party, how to kick out Anyang' Nyong'o from the party. Now, when they do so, that means they will have actually destabilized this party. And let me dare them. Allow me to dare them actually, to dare people, idiots like Akina Samatandi. Let me tell them one thing. The greatest mistake that you can ever do right now is kicking these voices within the ODM party out of the party. People like Akina Sifuna and Akina Babu Owino, they are not projects for anybody. They are the projects of the people. They are not the projects of anybody. So go ahead, push your narratives and push your agendas and push them out of the party. These people are going to launch their own party, and that party will be the death of ODM party in the Luo Nyanza. Because one thing with Babu Owino and one thing with these young men, they know leadership or kingpinship is taken, it is not given. And that is why they have gone out of their way. Even when Baba Raila Amolo Odinga was alive, they have fought for their space. They have stood their ground. They have made it known to the world and the country that we are not going to be compromised. So the moment that you kick these people out of the party, it is the moment you kill that party. It's the moment you bury the ODM party. So if you are going to take steps in trying to destabilize the party or pushing this party towards folding with UDA ahead of the 2027, go ahead and do so. But just know, you have actually signed the death certificate of the ODM party moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, they are bringing Evans Kidero in Nairobi County to vie for the gubernatorial seat so that he can take on Babu Owino. They believe because Kidero was once a governor, he actually has a chance against Babu Owino. But don't you forget that Kidero was a governor, Sakaja is a governor. But all of them, they are not wanted anywhere near the leadership of Nairobi County. And the moment you play power grabs in Nairobi County for the ODM party, that is when you have destroyed the party completely, because the most voices of that party come from the city. Because the party in the city is where its dominance is. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear your comments in regards to this. Leave a comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.